YouTube? My name is Ekuegan. You call me EK. In today's video, we're going to go over the seasonal sword. It is called Caretaker. And Caretaker has a lot of different roles on it. And I went through a lot of different phases with the sword, okay? Yeah, I wasted a lot of center alloys because I wanted to try a few different things. And I saw a few perks that I thought was going to work well together. So let's go through that real quick. So on this sword, I put on Jagged Edge and Sword Master Guard, first of all. Second of all, my first option that I made was Flash Counter, Valiant Charge. Let me go into my thought process, okay? Flash Counter allows you to do 20% increased damage if you block a melee correctly, right? And most bosses stomp. They stomp the crap out of you. And with a sword, I mean, you ain't gonna be in the back of the map swording people, right? You gotta be right there, right? So I tested it. But you have 0.5 seconds to proc Flash Counter. And sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. It is one of the most frustrating perks in the game. All right? But it's cool because I'm like, cool, if I can block immediately, right? The Disorients, it weakens the attacker, and I could do more damage, which is 20%. On top of it, if I ran something like Valiant Charge, if I receive damage while I'm guarding, I'll have a sword lunge. It's almost like Eager's Edge, kind of, right? I can lunge back to my target. So that means I block, this boss stomps, right? I may fall back a little bit, but after blocking, I get to sword him, right? Pull back to him and do damage. Guess what? I tried it. It was doodle. Shit was ass. I'm saying, like, it was whack, okay? So let's get back to the drawing board, all right? So then I looked at a few different things that I thought may work. I thought about maybe energy transfer. Maybe I'm running Strand on my Titan or something, and I want to, you know, get my class ability back a bunch just to pick stuff up, you know? Keep them suspended, right? Guarding while receiving damage, generate class ability at improved rate. This wasn't too bad, but it was like, didn't need it much. Right? And I also thought about it this way. Valiant Charge is cool, but it's not something that I always want to use, right? So I was like, all right, I'm going to take this off. Now there's a few different perks here that can work. Surrounded is cool, but Surrounded goes away as soon as, you know, you get to 2 enemies around you. If there's no 3 enemies around you, that's it. One for all is actually very nice because if I hit 3 different targets, I get that 35% extra damage, but I thought about it this way. That means that if I'm going after a boss, I'm going to have to sword a bunch and then get to the boss and get that 11 seconds of 35% extra damage. Am I going to do that with my sword? Not really. Incandescent made sense to me because with a sword, I can kind of go around smacking stuff, right? Scorching things and seeing things just blow up around me. I thought about it. I was like, okay, this isn't too bad. Now, the energy transfer thing, I was like, I don't think I want to guard that much. But if I went with Duelist Trance, right, Sword Finder blows grant me an increased charge rate, efficiency, and defense until this weapon is stowed. That means that I can fuck up some shit, then I can block if I need to, and I will always kind of have that energy up. So I tried it, and it was kind of good. So here's what I ended up with, actually. Let's go through it. I have the Hone Edge, the Swords Master Guard, Duelist Trance, Incandescent. Another neat thing here, too, is that my charge rate for my sword, right, if I assist allies with revives or healing or overshield or subclass buffs, I get a nice charge rate as well for my sword. And of course, when it comes to this weapon, your only masterwork is going to be impact, right? Now, one neat thing about this sword too that I want to talk about is even if I don't have ammo, I can still get my my sword to do this. All right, let me see if I can get rid of my ammo. So you can see here that is only my hilt, right? It is only my hilt. And I can still proc Incandescent. You see that? So even if I run out of ammo, get off me. I can still proc this off of the hilt. So it was like a cool thing of like, all right, I don't have ammo, but I can still do this. And on top of it, when I do have ammo, Duelist Trance is going to keep my blocking up by a bunch, right? You put that together with like Loosened Blade, and you can kind of like have like infinite blocks. So is this something that you're probably going to use in endgame? Maybe not. But is this something fun that you could probably run around with? Yes. So that's what I put on my sword. If you like it, definitely check it out. Leave a comment if you tried it out and you're like, oh man, I kind of like this combo. If you have any suggestions, definitely leave that in the comments as well. We're slowly working our way to 50,000 subscribers on the YouTube side of things. So definitely hit the subscribe button if you've been watching a lot of these videos. But I'll see you on the next one. Yeah, deuces.